There's a fish. Hey guys, so today I just want to give my first impressions on the MEC Camper 3. So full disclosure, I got this tent secondhand, and I got it for a super good deal. So we're going to give my first impressions of the tent, and then I'm going to talk about some of the things I don't like about it, and if it's a good tent will work for me. So some of the specs on this tent is it's a 3-man tent, so you have plenty of room to store all your gear, and then on it comes with 2 vestibules. They're exactly the same, so one on this side and one on the other side. So that's very nice. I like having 2 vestibules. If you're with a second person, it's nice to have a vestibule to each of you, so you don't have to crawl over each other when you go pee in the middle of the night. Or if you need a snack or something, it's nice. Or if a bear comes this way, you can go the other side, so that's always cool too. So having 2 vestibules is always nice. And then with the tent, there's plenty of tie-off points. This tent doesn't have any ties built into it. It doesn't come with any guy lines. But that may just because this is a second-hand tent, and not because it doesn't get included. I will double check that, and if it doesn't, I will post that somewhere on the screen. So it's very nice. So I'll take you around the tent now, and I'll just show you some of the features I like. So as far as the 3-man tent goes, this is actually a fairly good one in my opinion. I quite like it. So you get a lot of airflow coming through. There's mesh on all sides. This is only a 3-piece season tent, which works well for me. I don't do too much winter camping. And it also comes with a tub floor, which is nice because where I go camping, there's usually a lot of wet ground, so having a tub floor is nice. I would still probably throw a footprint under this because it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best material. So this tent's definitely great for airflow. I haven't actually camped in it yet, but just looking at it, I can tell that it's going to not get too much condensation inside. So, what else is there? Oh yeah, so everything on this tent, from what I can tell, comes seam sealed already, but I would probably still do your own seam seal if you're not too certain. I may go ahead and do that. So that's something I usually look for in tents, is if it already came seam sealed or not, so you don't have any water leaking in. And then we'll just open it up so I can show you guys how spacious it is inside. So inside the tent, there's definitely enough room to fit 3 people. This tent, I bought it just for me and my girlfriend, so we didn't have to use just my 2-man tent. It was kind of too snug for us, so we wanted something bigger, and this tent definitely meets it. So just some specs on this tent as well. I mentioned some earlier. I had to double check some of these because I wanted to make sure they're good. So this tent retails for $289 and is 3.07 kilograms. I'll put that in pounds somewhere on the screen. And then yeah, so for my first impressions, this tent is really nice. One thing that it is missing though that I kind of dislike is that it doesn't have gear lofts. So usually your pockets on the side, you would stick your wet gear or your phones and stuff. It doesn't really have them. It has some small ones on the other side, but they're not really big enough to do too much. But this tent is pretty nice. I do like it so far. But this is just my first impression of it, so I'm definitely going to have to come back and do a review of it after I get some use on it, put it on the trail, see how it holds up. Yeah, so that's pretty much my first impression of the MEC Camper 3. These also come in a 2-man and a 4-man as well. But as far as I can tell right now, this is definitely a good pick for anyone looking for a cheap backpacking tent. So this would definitely meet your ticket. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and tune in next time. Please like and subscribe if you're liking my content. I definitely want to try and upload more frequently. I know I say that a lot, but I'm actually going to stick to it this time. Thanks for watching, guys.